When I was at the bar, they told me it was the devil made me do it. And I was like, yeah, I was kind of thinking of that theme, but I wanted to know, where is like a serious devil, like the exorcist? Like, with the projectile vomiting, exorcism thing? All right, we're not going there. All right. This story is about when my wife and I first had a kid. Things started getting kind of crazy in my mind because I had lost my job. I didn't have health insurance. I was like, I had a house, but the mortgage was a little more than we expected. And then she had bought all this furniture to furnish shit. And all the furniture was big. It was like big suburban furniture like she thought would fit in her mom's house. And so we had this little tiny dining room. And the dining room table was like, basically there was hardly any room for the chairs. So at night, like when I sat at the chair, like I had to like kind of slide in to sit on the chair. So it was an awkward place, but it was the most comfortable place where I usually sat at night to have my worries. And I had this rocking chair that I bought. When I turned 40, I said, I got to start planning for my retirement. I've never had a job with the 401(b)(b)(k) D-1 IRA LMNOP and any of those government jobs. So I need a rocking chair. So I had some place to sit. So I had bought this nice, very lacquered, pretty thing with this beautiful. And at the time, she was asking 120. And I told her my sob story about I'm 40 and I'm planning for my retirement with this rocking chair. And she said, I give it to you for 80. And I took it. So this is the rocking chair sitting in my little dining room. So it's a dining room table and a rocking chair. That's pretty much all that fits. And I'm sitting there going, I need a drink. I don't have a job. She's pregnant. Something like that. My phone rings. I pick it up. It's my brother. I think, congratulations. He's so happy. My wife's pregnant. We're going to have a kid. I'm getting congratulations from my older brother. Wrong. He says, listen, Benny. I have just been to the doctor. Found out I have a genetic disease. You might have the same genetic disease. You need to get tested because, like, your kid might have the same genetic disease, and you need to get tested. It's called hemochromatosis. Okay, it's an Irish disease of the blood that causes too much iron to be produced, and then eventually die of heavy metal poisoning. So I'm like, oh, thanks, bro. Thanks for calling. And he says, oh, yeah, by the way, congratulations. Every time that guy calls me, I get a headache. I get a headache right here. The reason I get a headache right here is this is where he shot me when I was 12 years old. I was sitting in the dining room in my parents' house watching TV. I was watching TV. This is a time machine back, 1968. Okay, Martin Luther King was shot April 4th. I was down in the basement watching a little black and white TV. I came running upstairs and, hey, everybody, Martin Luther King. And we knew shit was going to jump off because there was a riot the next day. Then when Bobby got shot, I didn't actually hear it because it was late California time. But the next morning, it's like, Bobby got shot. So guns were all in our minds. And my brother had one, and he liked to think he was kind of tough. So I'm sitting there watching Bewitched. And she's doing her little nose thing. And I'm watching this old crappy television. He comes in the room and says, he's supposed to be babysitting. And he brings his BB gun. He sets it down on the table, and he says, Doug. And I said, I don't even want to look at him. I just look straight ahead at the TV. Oh, man, he shoots me. So every time the kid calls, he makes me feel something evil because he's not a good person. So I'm thinking there, I want to kill my brother. He's just trying to fuck up my baby's birth. And then his voice comes out at me. Oh, lad, there's nothing to worry about. You don't have to worry about hemochromatosis. That's the warrior's blood. That's the Irish blood. That's the Irish blood that makes your iron 5 times stronger than a British man, 5 times stronger than a French man. If you're cut and you bleed, your blood replenishes in a matter of hours. Your blood is strong blood. Your blood is Irish blood. Your blood has fought the British for 500 years. And your son will have the was in his beer. So I decided to kill my brother. But I don't. But if I had, the devil maybe